Hello, welcome to the channel. I am Nano Glitch, and welcome to Sucker for Love, A Date to Die For. Today we'll be doing Chapter 1 of the series.
The 1,000 versus the 1.
Eldritch gods, cosmic horrors, things beyond our understanding. To merely gaze upon their form is to abandon all hope. They are sequestered to the stars, appearing only through challenging, failure-prone rituals and unutterable incantations. Their twisted, fanatical followers require no such invitation to commit horrors beyond belief in their stead. It is then when the boogeyman lurking in the shadows isn't an obscure, imperceptible shade, but a tangible madman, that the vague prognostications of the stars become empty threats before the undeniably material. The simple hatchet in their hands.
Did something scary happen?
Huh?
In the book you're reading, did something scary happen? You're as pale as a sheet.
Oh, just a strange dream is all. I'm alright.
Oh,
Sorry, this might sound strange, but can you tell me where I am?
you're in my bookstore in Sacramento. Are you lost?
Oh no, I think I know where I am now. Thank you. I've been having odd dreams lately, waking up in strange places with no memory of how I got there. Starting around the same time, folks began vanishing from my hometown, Sacramento. Despite the small size of this backwater town, dozens have gone missing this past year, so many that the trains won't even stop here now. Worried locals say they've spotted angry spirits prowling the woods, animals with too many features watching. Outsiders can't shake the feeling of being watched by the townsfolk's unblinking purple eyes. The Sacramento stare, they called it.
Have you made a selection? Did you find a book to your liking?
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, didn't mean to keep you here late on my account.
No, it's fine. I'm glad that you enjoyed reading my books. But it's starting to get dark outside. With all the disappearances lately, you'd better hurry home.
Home. My family fled this place long ago when the disappearance started, but a letter imploring me to come visit appeared in my apartment earlier this week. Hey Stardust, Mom's pretty shaken up about everything, so I'm taking care of her at Graham's place. If you came by for a visit, I know I'll cheer her right up and help her feel better. We miss you like crazy. This is definitely my father's handwriting, and the only my parents call me Stardust. Impossible. Mom, Dad, I know you're not really waiting for me. You've been gone for over a year now. But whoever sent me this note obviously wants me to come poking around, and I aim to find out why. There's something strange in Sacramento. The dreams, the stare, the spirits, it's all connected. I'm sure of it. Whatever darkness has settled in our neck of the woods, I'm putting a stop to it. Mom, Dad, I love you both so much. I'll get to the bottom of this. Thanks for letting me doze off. I promise I'll come back real soon.
Thank you for stopping in.
The warm glow of the bookstore fades behind me as I step out into the dusk. Sacramento. This should be my hometown, but it become unrecognizable. The streets have overrun with dense foliage, and missing persons posters now litter every surface. They call this the missing persons lane now. Desperate searchers put up posters here before fancying themselves. This is the only path left, and leads straight to my Graham's house, but something odd feels off. The familiar landmarks of my childhood are nowhere to be found. Have I gotten turned around? No. I walked in a straight line, yet nothing looks right. Stay calm. I pick a direction and jog. Searching for anything familiar. Nothing changes. I double back, check the walls and addresses. Still lost. Maybe if I check the note from my parents for the address. A grocery receipt? Impossible. I just had their letter. I even kept my pockets empty so I wouldn't lose it. Wait, this receipt has the exact dimensions and folds as the letter. Could I have imagined the whole letter? No, impossible. I checked the back, then double checked the front, but the receipt remains just that. Something is very wrong. I have to get out, have to run, have to.
Hey! Ow! Are you like blind or something? Watch where you're going, Clutterama!
I slammed right into somebody coming the other way. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you alright? I should have been more careful. Wow, she's really pretty, but what on earth is a girl doing wandering around Sacramento at night?
Don't touch me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to smack you like that. I know it's not an excuse, but I was just in a rush.
Oh yeah, I know. You gotta go run off and steal my boyfriend, right? Yeah, it's whatever. Totally cool. Save your breath. I already know how this goes.
Wait, huh?
Yeah, you heard me. My boyfriend. Buck is mine.
Who the heck is Buck? Where are all these accusations coming from? I don't know anyone named Buck.
Huh? Really? You don't know who Buck is? You're not, like, from out of town, are you?
The stare. It's real. I turn my head down and briskly walk past her. She starts walking alongside me.
Hey, look at me.
I can't let her see my eyes. She'll notice I don't have this Sacramento stare.
You can tell me. Are you from here or what?
I live here.
Oh yeah? Look at me really quick.
This is bad. Even if I make it home, she'll know where I live. What do I do?
Look at me.
I freeze. Before I know it, I'm already staring straight at her.
Bucky, hi. Got another one for you at Missing Person Lane.
I break into a mad dash, heart running my hardest. Everything is a blur. My heart pounding in my ears can't dole out the sounds of whistles, shouts, and undefinable commotions coming from all sides. Panting and dizzy, I feel my body slowing down. The image of my face on the next missing persons posters kick my legs into action once more. There, a clearing up ahead. If I can break their line of sight, I might have a chance to hide. As I near the turnoff, my exhaustion makes itself known. If this is a dead end, or if it's too dark to find my way, I won't have the energy to turn around and start running again. Arounding the corner, I gasp. It's Grandma's house. Thank goodness. I dash up the path and burst through the door. I hold the door shut for what feels like forever as my pulse slows. The pounding footsteps pass outside. I'm safe. For now. Hey, what's? I may have just been standing at the entrance, but I can already tell something feels off about my home. Like the warmth, familiar place I grew up in is long gone. I can't put my finger on it, but this dread. Why do I feel like I need to sneak around my own home? Is someone here? Hello? No response. A butterfly caught in a web. Strange. Don't see a spider around. Wonder how long the poor thing has been trapped. My room. What on earth happened here? This occult nonsense? Has someone been living in my house? The candles are still lit. Whoever responsible was just here. But who and why? This book isn't mine either. No title, no author, and it reeks of death and decay. With trembling fingers, I open it up to a random page. Seed the Blackwoods. Instructions on to how to corrupt the soil of the forest by using remains of a goat and the beating heart of a human. The beating what? I read and I reread the passage, but it is just as plain as black as white. The beating heart of a human. I reread again and again, my disfleece washing away more and more each time. This isn't a joke. First the stare that only the locals have, then the disappearance, then the supernatural overgrown woods, and now this. The truth dawns on me. Sacramento has been overrun by cultists. All of those missing people, my parents, they haven't been spirited away by angry forest spirits. They've been abducted, and I'm next. There must be a way to stop this. I flip desperately through the pulsing pages, searching for anything that might help. Summon the All-Mother, a ritual to force the dark entity behind this madness to physically manifest before me, binding her in a form that can't directly harm me. This is it, my chance to end this nightmare once and for all, to face the sinister goddess behind Sacramento's madness and put a stop to her evil, whatever the cost. For the sake of everyone who suffered and died, I have to try. I'll bind this All-Mother to a physical form and destroy her. Looks like I have already whatever I need to try.
Mortal, you dare summon me again? Have your pathetic lives not been extended long enough by my gift? Have your lusts not been sated? Must you continue to torment your goddess so?
My heart pounds, an immense towering figure materializes before me. My head is splitting open. I can't think, can barely breathe with this weight crushing down on me.
Do you have any idea who I am? I'm Roxanne, the Black Goat of the Woods, and you will rue this day.
Madness begins form, shredding my sanity with each step that passes. It's evil, ancient, and endless, peering into the deepest parts of me that never meant to be seen.
You tread on dangerous ground, little lamb. Know that each time you summon me, my wrath grows. I will make you rue each second of agony you have inflicted. Now, choose your next words carefully. What more could you possibly want of me? Speak!
I have to banish her, to send her back before there's nothing left of me. The words I need won't come. Did I really think I could face a power like this? Stupid, stupid girl. With the last shreds of my will, I cling to the thought of why I came, why I dared this fully. I swallow bile and terror, straighten my spine, grab the candle from the floor, and speak shakily. I'm here to stop you from hurting another soul. I'm sending you back to the darkness you crawled out of, one way or another.
Really?
Yeah?
Oh, thank goodness. I thought this nightmare would never end.
Aren't you supposed to be, trying to stop me or something?
No, I'm into this. Get me out of here.
My brow frowns as I stare at her wordlessly. Isn't she supposed to, spread madness and whatnot?
You're confused.
Well, yeah, you want to be exorcised?
Banished. Yes. I'm rooted to your planet and cannot be removed without a human's aid.
I don't understand. You have so many followers that just try to kill me, I might add. Can't they free you instead?
Things have gotten messy with my cultists. Messy in a bad way, I mean. My followers have turned against me, and are abusing me and my woods' power to kill outsiders indiscriminately. Have pity on this old, tired goat and banish me so I can't trouble humanity any longer. Please, help me.
I rub my temple. This is tricky. On one hand, I came here to banish her. This corrupted forest is devouring this town, and who knows how much further it'll spread if nothing's done. On the other hand, I have serious reservations about helping an Eldritch god do anything. All of those missing people posters, she's responsible. She and her cult are pure evil, but for now, we want the same thing. Her gone. Alright, tell me how to do this. Do I just grab any old knife and...
Your mortal weapons can harm me, child, but they cannot stop me. But that book you carry, it holds the key to my banishment. Perform the rituals in order until you arrive at the uprooting ritual. That one will banish me for good. First things first, you will need a partner. I am a goddess of lust, so many of your rituals will require you to be in the presence of your ideal mate, your heart's desire. Perform the spawn partner ritual on the next page. Oh my.
Wait, I can explain.
Go ahead.
I've got nothing. What is wrong with my taste?
There's no need to be bashful, especially after all that time you spent playing coy. In view of the circumstances, perhaps I will allow you to be my partner.
Really? And that's okay with you? Even though we just met?
Well, it's sudden, and it'll be a long, long time before I could ever trust a human again. But I'm not exactly the god of taking things slow. Besides, I already have 1,000 children. There's no harm in 1,001.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Taking me as your partner?
I thought you were talking about just being my girlfriend.
You thought the two definitions of partners that a fertility goddess was referring to the platonic meaning?
There's 3 meanings of partners.
What's the third?
Cowboys.
Were you still joking around while standing so close to me? You should be melting with desire. Being anywhere within a mile of me should amplify your lust 1,000-fold.
Oh, that's an easy one. 1,000 times 0 is 0.
Wait, are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yep.
So, I take it you haven't had children yet?
Nope.
And you aren't with child now?
No.
You're going to die here, and there's nothing I can do to help.
What? What? I thought we were trying to get you out of here. You're just not gonna help me because I don't have kids?
It's not that I won't, it's that I can't. I am an entity of untapped cosmic potential. And I want a big family. The biggest family possible. I want every living thing on Earth to be a direct descendant of me or one of my followers. Those that best serve that goal receive a fraction of my power. My most devoted followers are bestowed with gifts like extended lifespans, rapid healing, physical enhancement, and in some cases, immortality. And those followers are the ones looking for you. You, on the other hand, have closed yourself off to my dark influence, and are mortal and vulnerable. No kids, no powers.
What if I don't want powers or kids?
What if I drained the life from your body and then used it to fertilize my wicked soil until something that will give me grandchildren comes crawling out?
I take an involuntary step backwards.
I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. Are you alright?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Powers or not, let's move on to the next ritual so that we can get out of here, okay? Holy moly, that was freaking scary. And kinda hot. She's really taking this hard. I better go get the stuff for the next ritual. I'm concerned what... Oh. I'm just gonna ignore that for now. I will be viewing the main talking, but due to the fact, I am quite sick, I will not be reading everything, but I will be reading the main parts. So if you want to take a look and, see what it says, to make sure just to pause the video and just give it a good read. I'll try to, make sure to, a chill just ran up my spine. Am I being watched? I have everything I need. I need to get out of here, fast. It looks like cooking oil, except it's a gallon container, and it smells like burnt hair and sulfur. The color is black as soot, too. Unpungent spices, pepper, nutmeg, ginger, and cinnamon is the name of a couple I see. The air is almost suffocating thick with their scent. I won't read everything, but I will be trying to make sure to read everything. But if I don't, just to make sure, just to pause the video, so you can see what they have said. I'll make sure to try to click on everything.
Well done. Looks like you did everything perfectly.
Nothing to it. Oops, I didn't mean to click. Nothing to it. If all rituals were this easy, I'll have you out here in no time.
Perhaps so. I don't want to leave things as they are between us. Your life is your own. I'm sorry for losing my composure.
Oh, that? I nearly forgot about that already. I'm a little surprised a literal god would bother apologizing to a human at all.
I've given it some thought. And while you may be blasphemously abstinent, you're the only person in the world that can help me. You see, if you step within range of my woods, any desire you have that will lead you closer to me is amplified to such an intense degree that it's unbearable, and most of the time, it's lust. Anyone who is led here seeking carnal or animalistic pleasures develops the Sacramento stare and becomes a cultist. If you are brought into my woods for any other reason, you don't become one of my chosen 1,000, and your desire will make you futilely search the woods for what isn't there. You'll forget to eat and sleep, And you'll search and search until you die of exhaustion and become fertilizer for the woods to grow further. You're the only person to reach me without joining the cult or dropping dead. Thanks in no small part to the fact that you don't have lust to amplify. My only question is, if you're not here for lust, why are you here?
I pull out the receipt out of my pocket. I came here looking for my parents. They vanished somewhere around here a year ago. This used to be a letter from them saying they were here in this house, but once I got here, it turned into a blank receipt and won't turn back.
The woods have indeed toyed with your emotions to bring you here. That paper was likely never a letter from your parents, but the woods made you believe it was. I'm sorry.
So, they're just gone.
They were likely consumed by my woods no more than 3 days after they disappeared.
I feel like I've been punched in the gut. The dust has long settled on my parents being gone, but the grief never faded.
Eat. It'll give you your strength back. The woods won't let you feel how tired you are.
I don't feel tired at all, but come to think of it, I feel like I was gonna collapse when I made it to this house. I don't think I've eaten since I've gotten the letter either. I take a few bites, then the tears abate.
There. It'll be all right, Stardust.
Stardust. How do you know my my parents' nickname for me?
Anything that dies within my black woods becomes a part of it. A part of me. Their memories of you likely live on in me.
I guess that settles it. My parents really are gone. That was the only way she would have known that name. This isn't the kind of closure I was hoping I'd find here, but I came here to put an end to the disappearance, and that is what I'll do. I hope this isn't an offensive question, but all the missing people and all the people that came looking for them, you've killed them all.
It was never supposed to be like this. I came bearing gifts of safe childbirth for infant and mother, hungerlessness, disease immunity. But instead, my own worshippers tormented me until it broke my hearts.
Why? How could someone do something like that? How could somebody have so much hate in their hearts?
Because it's had an eternity to accumulate.
What was that? Sounded like something breaking downstairs.
Are they coming? Already? No.
I forgot. Roxanne is just as scared as I am. I need to be more careful with showing fear, for her sake. It could just be the house. The place is old and rotten in some places, so sometimes the house shifts on its own. I take a look around my room for the sturdiest thing I could find. They leave my bass guitar untouched. I'll check it out. It sounded like it came from the kitchen. I'm armed and dangerous. Nobody's here. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. It could have just been the house settling, just as I said. I think that hit knocked them out cold. That made so much noise. I can't afford to stick around. But I don't feel good about letting this maniac wake up and ambush me again. I'll tie them up somewhere I can keep my eye on them. Why is that knife covered in blood? I can't, for the life of me, find a wound anywhere on my body, and I certainly don't feel any pain either. I grab a hold of the scuff of the cultist's collar and drag them a short distance. They feel unusually light to carry, but my left arm can't produce any force. What is going on with... What was that? That vision. No matter how much I focus, I can't bring it back. Just like the fake letter I received. Are the woods concealing my injuries from me? So I can't tell when I'm about to drop dead? I sling my vice over my shoulder by its strap and drag the cultist with my right arm alone. I'm sure this would be torture if I would feel pain or exhaustion. I'm back.
Welcome back. What is that?
Bass guitar.
Not that. The dead body.
Oh, they're alive actually.
You took one of the 1,000 alive? And then brought them here?
Pretty much.
This is very good, actually. Now you have a blood sacrifice if you need one.
What did you say?
Some of these rituals require blood or human participants. Having someone knocked out and served to you on a silver platter makes things much easier.
I didn't drag them up the stairs so they could be used as a sacrifice. I tied their wrists together behind a load-bearing post in my room.
Now, I'm an outer god, so my moral code is completely different from that of humans. But didn't they just try to kill you?
Maybe, but under that mask, this could be someone else who went missing. I could never put someone through what I felt when my parents didn't come back. The mask is snug against the cultist's face, but with a firm yank... Her!
Nanny!
You? Oh, you're that klutz from Missing Person Lane. You worthless lamb. We'll kiss.
Hee hee. Sheesh, maybe I bonked you on the head a little too hard.
It's not that. She has the stare. Her lust for the leader of the 1,000, Buck, has been amplified 1,000-fold into blind fanaticism.
Hey, don't try to wiggle out of that. I don't want to have to hurt you. I just needed to make sure you couldn't attack me again.
You think you can steal my book, bash me over the head with a guitar, tie me up, and get away with it? Oh, you're so dead.
What, did you expect to thank you? She's long gone. It's pointless trying to talk to her. If you're insisting on keeping her alive, just do us both a favor and keep an eye on her. If you have to look away, don't turn your back on her for too long.
I do insist on keeping her alive. If she has the stare, then she didn't choose this. She's just another innocent person who got tricked into coming here. Hey, if you just stay put for now, then I can just let you go after I'm done here, okay?
Drop dead.
I sigh and return her mask to her. First things first, I need to do something about my arm. Yoink. Alright, that should do it. I inspect my arm, but I still can't tell whether I'm in pain or not. I can only hope I am still not bleeding out. that handles about my injuries. Hey,
What?
your name is Nanny, right? I'm going to give you your mask back so that you can do the ritual too. I bet that lump aches, huh?
What? The one you gave to me?
I didn't mean to hurt you, I swear. You came at me. I was just defending myself. Look, you're hurt. Let me help you patch up, and we'll call it even. Deal?
Like, barf me out.
Trust me, no. Here, now chant. Now chant. Bottom of the page.
I know how to do it. A horna, Nagothtog, like, you Gognor Grinsbada.
Better.
This is gonna come back to bite you. Just wait until I break free, then you're toast for real.
Ick. A gruesome looking ritual.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just getting the creepy crawlies from this one. It looks like I've gotten a bunch of stuff in order to
A
make...
seed, made immortal by my influence. When you die, the seed will bloom, leaving something good in the world long after you've passed away.
That's kind of beautiful, actually.
Really? You think so?
I do. While I don't like thinking about dying, it's kind of comforting thinking a part of me will live on, you know?
Well, the same could be said about having children. They carry on your legacy long after you die, too. And if you have a bunch of children, it's like living forever. Doesn't that sound nice, too?
Jeez, all this grandkids talk. You're just like my mom.
I can work with that.
No. 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 Horny be gone spray. Horny be gone spray.
Kidding. I was only 60% serious.
That's still more than half serious.
But then again, living forever is something best done through offspring. Experiencing it yourself.
You mean like what you did to my Bucky?
He brought that upon himself.
You cursed him. He was your most devout follower, and you cursed him.
Wait, cursed?
One of my followers, the leader of the 1,000, stole a kiss from me long ago and became immortal. No matter what happens, he will still exist. Forever.
How is that a curse? I could use immortality right about now. Wouldn't it be nice to live forever?
No!
Ew.
I mean, immortality is certainly not living forever. The pain you feel after fatal wounds becomes permanent, lifelong agony. For instance, if a human drowns, they feel indescribable fear and pain for seconds, maybe minutes at worst, and then are swept away by the mercy of death. An immortal human would continue to drown, thrashing and screaming soundlessly, until help came, if it came. So, for a mortal human to be cursed with cosmic permanence, immortality is terror beyond death. Buck realized this, and is tormenting me until I take it back.
How come you don't just take it back then? Wouldn't they just let you go if you did?
If cosmic permanence was something that could be undone, it wouldn't be permanent, would it?
When Bucky finds you, when he gets his hands on you.
Buck is already here.
Hey, yo, what the heck? What the fudge? What the fudge?
Bucky!
Good lord.
Buck! They're here!
It sounded like you said something else, but I'm not gonna repeat it.
Hello in there.
Hey, yo. Why is his voice like that? That is not right.
It would appear that you have my book, my nanny, and my god inside that room with you. The good news is, you're holding all of the cards. As long as Nanny is unharmed.
She's fine. I just tied her up.
Is that so? Then it looks like we can make a deal. If you let us in, we'll take Nanny and go.
What? No way. Once that door opens, I'm going missing for sure.
Do you realize the situation you're in? We can storm in and take the book, the girl, and the god by force.
Then how come you haven't done it already?
You might get a lucky shot on one of us before you died, like I assume you did Nanny. And if the injury was serious, we'd be stuck for the next who knows how many years with it. All of that is too much risk over you.
Right, and so you'll just let me waltz on out of here?
We get dozens of people trapped in our woods every week. It means nothing to us if you escape.
Even if I go straight to the police and tell them everything?
The police are already here. Open the door, and you can keep Roxanne and the book. And if you don't, you know what will happen. You have 20 seconds to make your choice.
Do I just not do anything?
Stop!
Oh, she
You'll
got
hit the
shot.
book.
I quickly leapt back from the door, awaiting the onslaught of cultists. But instead, I hear footsteps retreating.
Stardust! Are you alright?
I pat myself down quickly. If I got hit, it wasn't enough to make me lose unconsciousness. That'll have to do. What gives? Why are they running away? Did I do something to scare them off?
They know you have to leave this room eventually, so they're waiting to ambush you. Don't let your guard down. They could be anywhere.
Oh no, she's alive. She's still alive. The Thousand's tendency is just something else.
What have you done? Why did you heal her?
He knew I was in here with you and fired anyway. You heard it too, right? He said to stop shooting because they'd hit the book. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Is it just me, or is she acting different?
Thanks for bringing me back. Or whatever.
Huh? Thanks. Did you just say thank you? Roxanne, what's happening?
Her desire for Buck was what drew her into the woods. Now that her desire for Buck is 0, there's nothing to amplify. That's all.
Really? She's not one of them anymore? Hey, if I untie you, you won't attack me, right?
No, Stardust. Think. Crisis of faith or not, she is still with the Thousand and
Aren't you
just
with
tried
the
to kill
Thousand?
you. She literally has your blood on her hands.
I slipped the guitar strap off from around her wrist. There. How's that?
I'm not gonna say thank you for releasing me, too. You're the one who tied me up in the first place. I'm leaving.
Stardust, we're going to regret this.
Have a little faith in me. It'll be alright.
Well, I do feel a little better that she is not here with us anymore. Nanny not being around is fine by me.
Now I just need to get the ingredients. Okay, course is clear. Nope. Okay. Oh, I think I went the wrong way. It was upstairs bathroom, wasn't it? Found one. I think this thing's a plant, so it probably counts. My bath ceramic, I think. There's nothing a plant could grow on, so I can only imagine what the plants are actually growing out of underneath the murky water. The leathery seedling tears off its little resistance. I tried to chew it, but it's hard as rock. Something is off about the taste, too. I imagined to force it down. Whatever it was, I don't think it was poisonous, but I feel kind of sick now. I better get a move on. Looks like I'm supposed to eat it raw this time. Ick. I tear off a dripping morsel of the strange meat, pinch my nose shut, and imagine it's beef teriyaki. As I force it down, it leaves the mentally aftertaste in my mouth, and it feels like something didn't go down quite right. I feel very sick all of a sudden, and my stomach immediately starts to churn. I need to get out of here. Huh? What is that incredible smell? A rich, warm scent clouds my senses, settling my stomach almost instantly. I follow my nose, and it leads back to the meat. Could it really be? Did I just get a bad first piece or something? I hesitantly take another bite, and a wave of satisfaction washes over me, and my appetite kicks over into overdrive. I've never tasted anything like it. I eat a third, then a fourth, then a fifth. It was like I've gone my whole life without eating anything until now. The seconds between bites feel like an eternity of withdrawal. Eventually my hunger subsides, but only after I stripped it clean down to the marrow. I need to get one last ingredient, the petal of a flower that grew in the black woods. I walk away, gnawing idly on the bone. What the heck? There's another plants around here, but none is as radiant as this one. This must be the flower grown directly from the black woods soil. This is the last thing I need to eat before I can complete the ritual. I pluck a petal quietly and toss it in my mouth. It tastes sweet like honey, leaves a numbing, unfamiliar sensation on my tongue, as if I'm tasting the very nature of the black woods. Suddenly, a sharp, bitter taste seizes me, and the sweetness vanishes. I try to split at the petal, but I can't move. All I can do is look back at the flower and see how it and surrounding plants all seem to be growing, all in the same direction, towards me. The horror. My heart begins beating again. My consciousness returns suddenly. I curled up on the ground in the corner of the room. My face is wet with tears, and I feel like several hours have passed. The flower is gone, nothing remains of it but my vague memory and its infinite threats of dread.
done. We're so close I can taste it. This feeling of hope welling in my chest. So unfamiliar.
I hate to disappoint you, but we're trapped in a pretty terrible situation. I'm not too sure if escape is realistic at this point. I have no idea how many of them there are, and I know they're armed. I can't safely go out of this room anymore. Chances are that I'm going to walk into one of the traps eventually, even I'm on guard every minute of every ritual left.
I know what ritual is next. We may yet make it out of this. But now that Nanny is gone, I fear the worst has yet to come. Let's hope that letting her live wasn't a big mistake.
Got it. But what exactly is this? I open the sack. The contents are a dark red liquid, thickly mixed with another darker fluid. It smells kind of like fresh wine. I close the sack up, ignoring the sight of two bright red fingers floating to the top. No time to recover from this excitement. I need to end this ritual.
How wonderful. With all of this fresh blood, we're as good as home free. Soon I will finally leave Sacramento behind. Hopefully, wherever you spend the remainder of your reality will be greener pastures as well.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean, remainder of my reality?
I know it's a lot to take in, but because I'm an outer god, everything in this reality is my dream, including you. Sometime after I'm uprooted, I will wake up, and this reality will end.
But what happens to me when my reality ends?
Well, permanent entities like myself and Buck continue to exist between dreams. But as for non-immortals, Stardust. Occultus asked me the same exact question once before. When I gave him my answer, at first he laughed as if I was joking. Shortly after, he was disappointed and confused, as if dissatisfied with my answer. But then, as he began to mull it over, it slowly began to drive him mad, until finally he ran shrieking into the woods, and I never saw him again.
Your answer was really that terrifying? I have got to know what happens to me once my reality ends.
I don't know.
You do know. You do know. Someone's coming. Is it Buck? Did Nanny spill the beans and say how close we are to finishing? I readied my bass guitar. This is it. Whatever happens, I can't fail here. For my sake and for Roxanne's.
Hey.
Jeez!
Ow! What the hell was that for?
Oops. Hurry, get in here.
She's back? Why?
Because I'm leaving too. And the only way I'm getting out of here is if
She gave me a
you
mini heart
finish your
attack.
rituals. I gotta get back to my folks. And you do too, so...
Actually, thanks to the 1,000, that's no longer a possibility for her.
Oh. Were they... Did we...
I take a deep breath and force a small smile. I swallowed hard, forcing the familiar lump in my throat back down.
And you saved me anyways? I don't know how I could even begin to thank you.
Well, you can start by helping us escape. Having an ex-cultist on our side evens the odds greatly.
It does?
Since she has children, she has the same superhuman strength and tenacity as the rest of them.
Huh? What are you talking about? I do not have kids.
What do you mean? You've been Buck's girlfriend all this time! Inside my aura of desire, no less! How haven't the two of you had kids yet?
Dang, she's like that mother that wants grandchildren.
Why don't you tell me? You're the space goat with magic powers or whatever. How come instead of bringing me and Bucky closer, you ruined everything?
Ruined everything? You two seemed pretty close before he, shot you?
I mean, I guess we'd be close if I ever got to see him or have any time alone together. I mean, that was what I thought all of this was gonna be. He told me that the black goat of the woods was like some goddess of love or lust or whatever. So I was all like, OMG, that's totally hot. Let's summon her right now. But like, as soon as we did, he stopped talking to me. Between you and all the other girls that wander into town, it's like I'm invisible or whatever.
Guess that explains why Nanny thought I was here for Buck when we first ran into each other.
For a second back there, I thought he'd realized how much I meant to him. Back when he said you can keep the book and the god, if he just got me back. But I guess I'm, like...
Hey, don't get yourself down. There's plenty of other violent cult leaders out there. I'm sure you'll find the right one for you.
Thanks. But I think I'm swearing off of skulls and robes for a while. After we do these rituals, that is. Here's everything you need for the next one. Saved you the trip.
Really? Do you think she risked at returning just to help me? So, after this, reality will end eventually?
Yes.
And I'm part of this dream, meaning I'll probably vanish too?
Most likely.
So that makes me your dream girl, technically.
Well, that's one takeaway from the existential atom bomb I just dropped on you. But
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Cool.
cool It's about to get very, very hot. Uprooting me will cause the entire Black Woods to burn down, so you'll need to run. If the woods were able to lure you in all the way from wherever you were living, it means its roots have grown that far. That will burn too.
Just how far am I supposed to be running?
I would say 60 miles, just to be safe.
Doing this will be burning everything down within 60 miles?
It's a small price to pay to excise the woods from your planet. Left unchecked, they will envelop the whole Earth, turning every human into either a cultist or fertilizer. Just think of it like a widespread forest fire. And not even the worst one you've seen. Humanity has dealt with far larger wildfires before. Your towns will heal.
So I just gotta run for it while the fire starts, once the fire starts?
Don't stop running, and leave the book behind to burn. If the 1,000 ever recovered it, they could seed the Blackwoods again. And this will all have been for nothing.
But what if they save the book before it burns to ash?
You're never gonna make it out anyways. The 1,000 are ready to die for Buck. They'll mob us as soon as this place starts burning. Here, if you take my old robes and mask, you can, slip right past them. I'll stay behind and make sure the book burns.
But what about you? Won't they kill you if they see you without your cold stuff?
As if. They know my face. If they see me running away, they'll let me go. Here, try this on.
I slip on the robes and tuck my head into the goat skull mask. It fits snugly.
It fits. Do you know what that means?
That the disguise will work?
Well, yeah, but more importantly, it means we're the same size. Can I totally raid your closet on my way out? Because, I didn't want to say this while we were trying to kill each other or anything, but I love your pastel goth look. So cute.
Oh, yeah. Take whatever you want. It's all burning to the ground anyways.
Awesome.
Stardust, no! We're so close to escaping. You can't throw it all away now by trusting her. If the book doesn't burn, all of this will be for nothing.
If you trust her, and then she hands the book over to the 1,000, both of us are going to pay for it. She already switched sides once today.
I got us this far, didn't I? We won't let you down now.
But she...
All right, I want this so badly. And I don't know if I have any hearts left to break.
Come on, let's head on down to the root room and finish this.
Did it. You really actually did it! And so the Blackwoods have been destroyed. May something green and good grow from its ashes. I am so proud of you. I can't thank you enough. It's ironic, isn't it? The day I get my wish of never having to see a human again is the same day I finally meet one worth knowing.
There she goes. It's like an oven in here already. I hear frenetic commotion. They must be coming.
Toss me the book.
I look down at the purple ritual book, hearing Roxanne's worries echo once more time through my head. No, I know what I'm doing. Here, I didn't imagine the night ending with me willingly handing the book over to you.
Oh my god, right? Totally not what I expected at all. You know, Buck really wants this book. And now that the woods are all burning down, he'd probably give anything to have it back. if we went back to the 1,000 together, we could ask for anything. I'm sure he'd let you.
No. Bad nanny. Bad. Bad nanny. Bad. That's naughty. Bad. Nanny.
Kidding. I was just kidding. Jeez. Well, mostly.
Jeez. She takes a long look at the book before tossing it into the fire.
Hey, this is like so embarrassing to say, but I think we would have been besties if things were different or whatever. You're so cute. See ya.
Her smile's really pretty. I wish we could have met somewhere else too. Time to go. Hopefully this disguise is enough to escape.
Is that you?
Shoot, I wasn't expecting to have to talk my way out. Totally.
It is her! What are you still doing in here? This place is coming down!
Do I really have to all of them fooled?
Damn it! That outsider must have completed the uproot ritual. If we rush her, we might be able to save the book.
Right!
There's no way the book has burnt all the way yet. I need to buy Nanny more time. Wait, I totally get the book myself or whatever.
Really? Nani, you're amazing! You're a true believer!
I can't believe you'd sacrificed yourself for all of us!
Come on, guys! Let's get out of here!
Right!
Morons. I've made it. I survived the night. I've got a long way to go before I'm clear of the wildfire, but I'm ahead of it for the moment. I better make sure to ditch the robe and mask. I don't want to be mistaken for a cultist once I'm home free. I lower my mask solemnly as I watch my childhood home burn to the ground. The house crackles loudly as the wood foundation splinters. Large sections of the house begin coming down in cinders, bearing any cultist unfortunate enough to have been trapped underneath. This should be the end of the disappearance. Wait, what's that?
Sit tight. Another episode of Sucker for Love, Date to Die For is coming up. Sorry, I ended up not giving the book back after all.
Guess I've got to get involved now. The book is mine. Next time on Sucker for Love, House of Wax. I can't wait.
Nanny has left the 1,000. Chapter 1. True End. Alright, that was chapter 1 of Sucker for Love, A Date to Die For. So I will be doing hopefully these episodes in sections so that it can just be in one setting. If you want to see more, please subscribe that button, ring that notification bell. Make sure to give this video a like, and we'll see you guys later. This is Nano Glitch out.